This is going to be a video on my own personal setup for my exercise and weight training program. My goal is not to be building a massive amount of muscle. My goal is mainly to do some toning and to have some strength. So if you live in a condo or an apartment or you don't have a lot of room in your house, you want something that's inexpensive but effective and really simple. And what I have here, it's a $50, $60 tricep curling bar. And I've only got 5-pound weights on there, 5 pounds on each side, and then I've got a set of 2.5. So the bar is about 20-some pounds, and then I've got about 10, 15 pounds of weight, and that's more than enough. Unless you are really going into bulk out, that's more than enough to do home exercising. If you're going to get really serious and you want to put on massive amounts of muscle, then you're going to want to buy an Olympic weight set and spend money buying a bench and set it up the right way. But if you just want to do home exercise, you can get away with this, and it's very effective. My advice is get an Olympic bar. It is bigger. There's more to hold on to than these little 1-inch bars that are very skinny and you don't have a lot of bulk to grab onto with your hands. So you can get a set like this for, total on this was 60, 70, like probably $89 or something. You can get a simple set, and it will allow you to do basic exercises for your shoulders, your tricep, your bicep, and your chest. So with a tricep bar, you can do your tricep curls. You can grab it the other way and do some lifts, and all of this is going to work the tricep and the shoulders. And again, if you want to bulk out, then you're going to want to go with lots of weights. But if you're the average person, you just want to tone up a little bit, and something like this, you do this 10, 15, 20 times, you're going to feel it in the muscle as I'm feeling it right now. So that's the first thing that I have for my home gym. Next item I bought, hex rubber dumbbells. You can buy any type of dumbbell you want. I like these because they are wide. I bought a set. I bought one of each, 10 pound, 15 pound, 20 pound. So it allows me to do my curls. It allows me to do my lifts. It allows me to do arm out. It allows me to do arm curls. And again, I'm not going for the 30, 40, 50 pounds to bulk out the muscle and look massive. I'm just doing this to tone up, build some muscle mass on the body, and have something that I can put against the wall or the molding on the floor and keep it out of the way. So the barbell was the step 1. This is step 2. A 10 pound, a 15 pound, and a 20 pound. I'm able to use both hands because it's a wide dumbbell. I can lie down on my back and raise this overhead. I can use this for a bench press if I want to. So that was the 10 pound. This is the 15 pound. And this is the 20 pound. Mostly I use this for double arm exercises to really work the muscle. The next item I have, and this also does not take up a lot of room, you can buy these with a strap or without a strap, without this contraption. This is only 5 pounds. I don't really like using the strap. I just like wrapping them around my hands. This is only 5 pounds, but I can put this around my back and kind of get a fake butterfly exercise. Other people like using this with a door mount. This is made so that you can mount it in the hinges of a door and use it as a pulley type thing. You can use this stretching, or you can do it this way, or you can strap this thing onto your foot and lift upwards. These don't take up a lot of room, and believe me, for 5 pounds, you do this 20 times, you are going to be feeling it, and it is going to hurt. I also bought two different sets of bands. These are substantially stronger in resistance. This is resistance training. This is not weightlifting, it's resistance training. It's completely different. So if this strap is listed, if this band is listed at 40 pounds, this is not equivalent to lifting 40 pounds of weight, because you can see this is not that hard to do. But compared to the 5-pounder, putting this around the back and doing this exercise, you start doing 5 or 10 of these and you're going to feel that. So you want to go to the store and buy something light like a 5 or 10 pound where you can do it without feeling any pain. Then you want to buy maybe 1 or 2 other sizes. I believe this is about 60 pounds. So this one will definitely work the muscle. This is not equivalent to lifting 60 pounds of weight, even though it's a 60-pound resistive band. You do this about 10 or 15 times and you're going to feel it in your neck and shoulders and arms. So that includes the tricep bar, and then I showed you the dumbbells, and then I showed you the 3 bands that I've got. All of this stuff takes up next to no room, and it's very effective for a small house or condo or one-room setup for working out. If you want to get metal weights, you can see the difference. This is only the width of my hand, whereas the double one, the rubber hex, it doesn't mar the floor, and it is a wider spacing for the hand. But if you want to get a few metal ones, that's fine. I have a 5 and a 10 pound, and I think I also have a 20 pound, so that doesn't take up a lot of space, and it allows you to do your exercises. I have a 3-pounder, and I think I also have a 5-pounder. Now, people would say, why do you want these? You do this 100 times, you're going to start burning and defining the muscle. You'll burn some of the fat around that muscle, and I guarantee you start doing this like 20, 30, 40, 50 times, and it starts to hurt because you're pushing the muscle, going for endurance instead of strength. So there is an advantage to getting some light weights, 3 to 5 pounds, and if you don't have strong shoulders, then you should be able to do this without straining or tearing up your shoulder until you build the strength up, and that's an important thing. And then I have an 8-pounder that somebody gave me, and this is also nice. You can do, don't make any comments about this exercise motion here, but you can do the same exercises but with different weights, so you can build up strength. You only need a couple of these things, so I'm just showing you what I use, the tricep bar, the bands, a lot of low weight dumbbells to do exercises to build endurance. And when you build endurance, that's a good thing, and it also tones the muscle and gives you some strength. And the final thing I have is a set of wrist ankle weights. Now, you might want to know, why do you want these things? They have compartments in here. I believe this is 5 pounds or 10 pounds, I'm not really sure. You can buy them in different sizes. So you can put in whatever weight is comfortable for you, or as many weights as you want. And it's got a Velcro strap on it. Put this on your wrist, and you can do arm curls this way, and it's much easier than holding a weight if you have hand problems. It's also, you can do your shoulder lifts. I kind of like this because if you go this way, you can do a little when you're lying on your back, you can do a fake butterfly. So that's very effective. And you can put this on around your ankles, and you can do some leg lifts or whatever leg exercise you want. So all of these things that I have take up next to no room at all. Very compact setup. The whole thing together maybe costs $125, $150, much cheaper than a couple months at a gym. And you've got all of this stuff at home so that you can work out when you want to, in the morning, at night, while you're watching TV. And it's just a simple gym setup. So I wanted to share that with everybody to give you some ideas of different ways to set up your own workstation. And If it helps, good for you, good for me. Do a thumbs up, a subscribe, or a like if you want to. Leave your comments on what kind of setups you've got at home that make it easy and compact for you to work out. And happy working out. Build those muscles up and burn that fat and build up the endurance.